Hi everybody, welcome back again. Okay, I've got a really pretty pattern to show you. Now I've made this coaster. I've made circles and I was looking for a pattern to do for a square. I tried various stitches, single crochets, half double crochets, I like nothing. So I found this one. I don't even know if there's a name for it, even if it exists, or I've just made it up on the spot. But all I can say, it's both sides, and I love how you've got these little V's and underneath running a single crochet, and I'll show you. It looks a bit complicated, but it's not. So, and I've just finished it off with a single crochet border, but I just like that kind of simplicity about things, especially with coasters. So this is measuring, this is how I like them, but you can do them bigger. Again, 3.5 by 3.5. I think that's my favorite size, not too big and not too small. And if only you could feel it, really. It just feels so nice, and it's got this kind of like really nice feel and look to it. See if I can zoom out a little bit. If you can see, you can use it both sides. Of course, the single crochet around the end will determine which side. So if you like this side, then do your single crochet round in the end that way. Or if you like it this way, which is the way I liked it. I can't remember if this was the back or the front. But anyway, let's begin. For this tutorial, you can again make this in any, if you're making it with a bigger yarn, just use the smallest crochet hook possible. But if you want to make exactly this size and you have DK yarn, I've got a ball of it here. Sorry about that, but it is DK lightweight number 3. I don't have the label. And a 3.5mm crochet hook. I tried this with a 4 and a 5 and I didn't like them, so I've done it in a 3.5 because I like the sturdiness of how it came out. So it's not flimsy, if you know what I mean. So let's begin. So let's move this to the side and I'll show you how it's done. Very, very simple, yet very, very pretty. So you want to do a slip knot, and you want to chain 11. Okay, now you may think that 11's not a lot for a coaster, but it did. I tried it with a 50. I did it with 15, I did it with 13. I mean, it was literally just 2 stitches into it, but I didn't like any of them. I just felt they were the wrong size. But if you like your coasters bigger, then go up 13, 15, however many you want, really. There's no particular stitch count. You can just make the stitch as long as you want. So you want to go into the second stitch. So just to let you know, for the beginners, not the one on your hook, not that one there. Squashed it now, but yeah, the next one. And you want to do 10 single crochets to the end. So 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. And the next row, I can zoom in a little bit more for you now. I do apologise for my squeaky arm. Okay, so chain 1, flip your work over. Now let me get my needle to show you actually what we are doing. So on top of every single crochet that we did, there's a little hole at the bottom here, right at the bottom. The next row will be much easier, but so let me show you again. So there's the single crochet, and then right at the bottom, can you see where we did our original chain? You can see the holes underneath here. We are now going to work in these holes here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. See if I can pull the work side. Can you see them? we'll get the hang of it after a bit. So we're not working into the stitch, we are working into the hole directly under the stitch. So go in and pull from there and do a single crochet. So the next one will be here, but we're not going into that one. We're going into the one underneath, directly underneath it, and pulling up a loop and going up. Can you see? You can see the pull from the bottom to the top. First one, not so much, it's a bit skew-iff, but let's do that again. Not the actual single crochet stitch, the hole underneath there. Go into there, pull up a loop and do a single crochet. It's just this first row. Next row is very easy because you can clearly see it. So but I'm doing this very slowly to show you. So there's your single crochet, not there, into that space underneath, directly underneath it this is. There's your single crochet, not there, go here. Not there, go underneath and draw from there. Not this one, directly under. Not the top, go directly under, okay? Not the top, directly under. Now to make sure that you've got, you should have, because I chained 11, I should have 10 of these. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and I have one more. So there's my very last, yeah, in there is my very last, well, should I say my first, but you don't want to go in there. Directly under there, there is also another space. Go to the bottom and bring it to the top, okay? So now what you've got is this single crochet, but it's almost the way we've worked the single crochet again. So chain 1 and flip your work. Now this one is just a straightforward single crochet row. So go into your first single crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and your last one here, 10, okay? Sure I've done that right, that's right. So it's almost like you're doing the single crochet. You see, that's the back of the single crochet, and then we're going to use the same holes again, and what we're doing is in fact working a single crochet row, and then when we flip it around, we are wrapping around that same single crochet row. So we're only gaining a bit of height, but it gives it this real kind of like nice feel to it, and it makes it quite thick, which is what we need for a coaster without having doing puffs and things. So chain 1, flip your work over. Now you will clearly see it. So there's the thing, our single crochet. You go into the space in between. There's our single crochet. Now you can see, can you see the holes underneath? There's one. Not the best lighting. There's one. These spaces here underneath. So find the ones directly. So there's my next one. I'll go into the next hole. They're literally right next to each other. So don't even actually think about whether I'm actually going straight. They will automatically fall into the same space. So you need to do 10 of these. And what we've done, it's almost like we are wrapping around that single crochet we've just done. I have no idea if there is a name. The last one will go into this space here, right? This looks like a big edge here, but that's fine. Chain 1, back to single crochets. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So then we chain 1 and then we're wrapping around that single crochet again. So can you see these holes now? Evidently underneath, it's these holes that you are going into for every single crochet, not the actual single crochet, the holes in underneath. So let's do this one. Go into the very first one, in my case it's right there, and pull up that loop and do your single crochet. And you want to do this all the way across, and there should be 10 of them. Each row is 10. So I've done 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Chain 1, turn your work, and a single crochet row. So one row is single crochet, the second one is single crochet but taking a loop from underneath. And what we're doing, you can probably see now if I stretch my work, don't know if you can see actually, but I think you can see the pattern forming there, but it's visible on both sides. Can you see it looks like we've wrapped these little V's around the actual single crochet. Chain 1 and then do the wraparound one, 10 single crochets, go into that loop at the bottom, not the actual single crochet. I may be repeating myself, but I just want to remind you of exactly what we're doing. Chain 1 and then a single crochet round. I'm just speeding up a little bit more so I can get some ground, so I can show you how to do the edge, but do slow me down if I'm going too fast. And now the wraparound. I do like square coasters as well. I am a bit more partial to square things, to be honest. Triangles, squares, circles. And floral, but not so much. And I'll show you how many rows we've done. So we've done, so each one of these will count as 2 rows because it's a single crochet with the wrap around it. So that would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay, and we need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Yeah, so just another 4 more rows, which will be very quick. So now it's the single crochet. You can tell anyway because you can see the V's you've wrapped around, so you just do your single crochet row. I think that's right. Yes, it is. It becomes really easy because of the holes towards the end. It's my wraparound. A little bit of grey in the ball, and it keeps rolling towards me. Okay, so that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. I think we need, let me just double check. I think, yeah, one more, I think. Single crochets. Honestly, this feels absolutely lovely in your fingers. Be great for pot holders as well. You can make a larger one to put your dishes on. Okay, one more, I believe. So this should be my last one. Like I said, I've used 11 stitches because it will grow a little bit more as well with the single crochet round. I only did one, but you can do 2. You can change things up how you like them. Okay, so that should be my square now, and I'm just going to put a single crochet around. So what you want to do, so if you want this side, work this way across. If you want to keep to the side that we've been just finished on, which is what I did. Let me check, did I? Yes. No. Sorry, just bear with me. So, yeah, so. Okay. So I did flip over my work. I preferred it this way. So yeah, so chain 1 anyway. And then go into that first stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. That's right, I forgot to say I did flip over my work because that's the same way around. Yep. Okay, but you can use either. But I think this way is a bit nice. That's the back side. I would use that as the front. I like the little V's. Okay, so when you get to the end, you've done your 10 single crochets. Into that same one where you've just done your 10th one, put in another 2 to turn the corner. Yeah? Then you immediately want to go into the next hole. Can you see here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then the last one will be here, 8. So it's 10 that way and it's 8, but it isn't a complete square. So we've done our 8th one there. Then into the same one, place another 2 to do the corner. Then then we go across. We should have 9 at the bottom because we're counting this one as 1. So that was the so you've put 3 into the corner. So not to overcomplicate. 3 into the corner. Move along. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 9. It's technically 10 because we're using the same space, yeah? When we do the 3, the third one will count as this, technically is the bottom of the stitch. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It does work out 10, but we're calling it 9, so I don't want to confuse you. So it's 3 in the corner, 9 across, 3 in the corner, 8 down, 3 in the corner, 9 across, and then when you get to here, that very last one, put another 2 in to turn the corner, and then go back to the holes, which are evident around the side. 1, 2, oh, got a knot in my, I'll weave that in. 2, so, sorry, 1, 2, 3. It might look like you're stretching quite far. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and it should be 8. Yeah, that's right. So 8, and then when we initially started, we chained 1 and did 1 there, so we just need to place another 2, sorry, another 1, and close up the corner. So just in case if I've confused you with the stitches, it's 3 in the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, because the extra. So yeah, 3 in the corner, 8 here. 3 in the corner, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 3 in the corners, 8 here and 8 here. Then 3 in the corners, but down the side it's 7. I know I said 8 earlier, but that's including the corners. So just to clarify, if we look at it this way, we chained on 10 stitches, right? So the 2 of the stitches are going to be used in the corner. So 3 in the corner, 8, and then 3. Up 7, and then 3 in the corner. Both sides 7, and then across will be 8 again. And then you slip stitch that first one, and then just chain 1 and cut your yarn. You can add a different border to them if you want, but they are so, give it a little pull, straighten it out, chop off all the extras, and you can weave in your yarns. You don't need to do much with this, just go across as far as you can and then just pull it through. If you do yank your work, it's no big deal because you can just pull it apart again. Same with this side. You can add a different colour single crochet, but I think same colour is always good. Like to keep things minimalistic, but again, you be your own boss, choose and do what you need to do. Let's go this way on this one because it looks a bit more tougher. So 3.5 inch by 3.5 inch. These are your coasters. I have no idea what this stitch is. I don't even think I made it up, but it's beautiful. That's all I know. This is my square pattern coasters. So I really hope you like this tutorial as well. Thank you for watching. If there's anything else that you want me to make, I like making, just before I go, smaller projects because I like to bring in my viewers who are beginners. I don't really want to do over complicated stuff. I can do the complicated stuff, but you know, those tutorials do take time, which I have no issue with. I can show you much more complicated patterns, but I want to bring in some of my beginner viewers, and I will do a mixture of everything. Mixture of speeds, mixture of tutorials. This is trying to cater for everybody, but I hope you like this tutorial. Please go ahead and make a bunch. Be great, make some for Christmas and some festive colours, bright colours. I'm a dull person. No, I'm not. Some greys and neutrals is my thing, but my palette. But yeah, you go ahead and make them in any colours that you like, and these are absolutely stunning. So I think I'm going to make some for my mum. Thank you for watching, and thank you for subscribing and supporting my channel. You guys are amazing. And I'll see you on the next one. Take care.